a start of a new month and a new calendar to turn over. Won't be long now, maybe Christmas. October. My canopy of green now fades into muted earthy shades, and the chill autumn breeze plucks at my dying leaves. My ripe acorns begin to fall, a winter feast for one and all. My woodland friends of fur and feather will need my gift in colder weather. So, there we go. Full moon next Tuesday. So the planets that we can see this month are Venus in the morning at dawn, Jupiter in the morning, and Saturn all night. So keep your little eyes peeled. I must say, it's freezing today.
After 25 years living in London, I've returned to my birthplace amongst the mountains of the South Wales valleys. Join me as I journey my new life with plans of growing my own food and ultimately creating my own homestead. Videos are posted every week, so if you like this one, give the video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button.
So, the plumber is due. He was due this morning, but he did send a text last night to say that he's now not coming till the afternoon. And there's 2 of them coming, so it'll all be finished by the end of today. But the thing is, they're coming this afternoon. I don't know whether that's 1 o'clock or 2. So it's one of those days where you're just hanging around a bit. The reason why the house is so cold is I've got the window open upstairs for the cats to go out. I've got the bathroom window. I'm just about to open the back door just to get a bit of air blowing through the house. I ordered a bin off Amazon about 4 weeks ago and it still hasn't turned up. I asked for the money back, but they said, oh no, we will deliver it. So I'm hoping that will turn up today as well. Oh, see, it seems warmer outside than it does in the house. Oh, just felt a spot of rain then. This ombriccia is starting to come over the side here. That's good. What I would like is for it to completely cover the back wall here. I need to get some veg, but just as I've come out, I've got a headache. I've just had a quick Google. I wonder if it's because I'm taking those vitamins, and apparently if your body doesn't need it, then you can get headaches. So maybe I'll lay off them for the next few days. But I've come down here because I've been to the butcher's and I want to pick up some fruit and veg, and I must remember, because I nearly forgot, I need to go and collect my eggs on the way back home. Hello. All right. Well, seeing as I'm on the high street, I think I'll pop into Luna for a cup of tea. Maybe something to eat. Oh, right. I've dashed back now, 1 o'clock, that's the afternoon. He said I'll be there in the afternoon. So I've got my eggs. Good job they had some boxes because I forgot to take mine. But I went into Luna Cafe and somebody was having a meal there, and I thought, I like the look of that. But I said, I'm not that hungry at the moment. So she said, I know what I'll do. I'll box it up for you to take it home. She then said to me, I don't want to put it into a box because, you know, so she's given me the gravy there. She said, you're a good customer, you are. So take the meal home, and I've put it on a plate. Pop it in the microwave, pop it in the oven, give it a few minutes. Look at that. So this is my dinner tonight. Obviously I'll take the plate back, but it's a nice looking plate. And this is what community is all about. And it reminded me, when I lived in Manchester, I lived in a place called Miles Platin, if you know the place. 2002, for the Commonwealth Games, I worked there. And there were periods where I would only have one egg to eat for the whole day. Or I'd have a slice of bread, and that I would only have a few slices to last for the whole week until I got a bit of cash. So that taught me that you can make a community wherever you are. Just keep going to the same shops. So when you're going through the good times, go to the same cafe, and then when you're going through the bad times, you can say, any chance I can drop the money in at the end of the week or something like that. 9 times out of 10, they usually go, you're a good customer, I look after you. So that then just reminded me of that. Back when I lived in Manchester, 2002. So the chicken I bought in the butcher's, I don't need that now tonight, so I can pop that into the fridge. So chicken in the fridge, and in there I just put some steak burgers that I bought. Some sticks for the cats because they absolutely adore them. I bought a Lucozade because that did make me feel better. And a few people said, yes, if you take in vitamins when you don't need them, they can give you a bit of a headache. Right, I'm going to have a cup of tea and a yoghurt. In fact, what I should do is, let me see if there's space. I'll just put this. How warm is it? Oh, that's fine. I'll just put that in there to keep it chilled. So I don't really believe in this thing when people say, now that's a bit warm, so I'll leave that out. So I don't really believe when people say, oh, there's no community here, or in London there's no community. I went to one shop. Do you remember George? I used to go there every day, and I went there once. And by the time I got there, he'd closed up. So I'm doing a bit outside filming for the vlog to say, oh, I've just missed George. He's gone home. Next thing, George appears. He said, I've just seen you from the bus stop. I'm going to open the shop up. I said, George, don't. I only want a sandwich and a cup of tea. He said, look, I'm here to make a bit of money and it's all about community. I'll open the shop. So he opened the shop up for me. So I bought a few extra things that I wouldn't have had, you know, like a almond croissant, you know, just to say thanks to him. Right, cup of tea. Now, the water was tasting a bit off last night. It usually does in the valleys at the top end here. If it's been raining, then the water feels a bit metallic. Oh, that reminds me of another story. I worked with Metallica, the band, but I'll keep that one for a different day. Don't want to spoil you with too many stories in one video now. Right, kettle's boiling. I'm going to take this off. This used to be my cousin's. And the cats have slept on it for a few years, but I managed to put it through the wash. Oh, and somebody asked, where's my rusty badge gone? It fell off because the clasp has gone a bit weak. And when I lifted it up, the pin at the back had bent. So I need to fix it. Right, I'm going to have a cup of tea, relax, and hopefully this plumber will turn up. Otherwise I will be in there. 2:30 and still no sign of the plumber. It's been one of those days where people are just not keeping to their commitments. It's frustrating because when you work in TV, if you say you're going to do something, you need to do it. You can't say, oh, I might come in at 2:15 if the show starts at 2. Put some little pennies in my box. Oh, is that the plumber? I had this sent to me from a very good friend, and it's got a little jar with Ollie's fur in, because I cut some off before I buried him. So I'm just waiting for my picture to turn up. So I thought I would do some seed ordering. I usually buy mine from King's. I have done for years. Sometimes I'll buy them from other places, but the first thing to decide is... Oh, I thought I could smell Ollie then. And I think the plumber's here. Shall we wait to see if he's here? Is there going to be a knock or a ring? I just know if I start going through my seeds, he'll turn up. I can hear a van being closed. Place your bets. So there we go. Fancy new pipes. So now the people are coming next week to drill a hole through the wall to take the waste from the bath outside. Right then, let's get back to the old seed sowing ordering. Now, I've checked my email because I've already got some things the other week, and they are... One sec, let me just press this button on my email. Right, onions. I have always put my onions in during the autumn, and then they're ready for around about May time next year. But when you do it that way, they just sit there and you think nothing's going to happen. Then all of a sudden, the warm days of spring comes and your onions just bulb up. So I've just checked, and I have ordered 1 packet of autumn planting onions. Doesn't say what the variety is. And 2 packets, because I do love a shallot, of autumn planting shallots. Now, I haven't bought any garlic because I don't like garlic. I did contemplate buying some elephant garlic, which is actually closely related to the leek. But I've grown them in the past and I haven't done anything with them when I've got them. So those onions, if you're interested, with postage, £27. So I now need to get broad beans. So I'm thinking, rather than doing my seed order for next year, I'm just going to order some things which are going to be planted. So these onions and these seeds can be planted in October or November, and if it's a really mild year, December. So I want peas. So I can't decide between the variety Micho or Dulce Provence. So I'm going to get the 2 of them. Because the whole idea about the coming year is to try and save my own seeds. Because I think the cost of seeds will go up even higher next year than they are this year. So for a packet of peas, it's £3.10. Which again is still cheap. Even if they were £10 a packet, they'd still be cheap. But let's try and start to save our own seed before they go up in price. So the other thing is I want to get broad beans. And again, they'll grow to a certain height, sit there, you'll think nothing's happening, and they'll just shoot up in the spring. So it's all about finding the variety. And we want something called Aquadance Claude. That is a good one for planting in the autumn. And let me see, is there anything else? Earliest maturing from a spring sowing, often ready to harvest at the same time as aquitance. No, I think there's only one. There's only one I can see here. Anyway. So, aquitance Claudia. Only one pack. Alright, there's 45 seeds in a packet. That'll be enough. So, that's it. If you want to look at the picture. That's a broad bean. I do love a broad bean. If you're going to do gardening, first thing to do is to make a list of the things that you like. Now that sounds, well, surely you just grow the things that you like. But there are so many people I've seen over the years that will grow tomatoes if they don't like tomatoes. Although I have in the past grown tomatoes, because when people come to visit, it's always nice to give them something. So give them something that you don't want. So who knows, I might grow a tomato next year as well. Right, so it's Aquitance Claudia, which is £2.95. I've already ordered my onions and my shallots. And what was the other thing? Peas. Peas, wasn't it? Peas. Let me have a quick look now. How much were they? I'm not going to buy runner beans because I'm going to save my own seed. It's always good to have a quick look. But yes, I think we need to be a bit more on the ball, everybody that grows their own food, and to start saving our own seed. And if you don't grow your own food, then start. Even on a little windowsill. Right, £9.15p is what I've spent today. So I will put that order in. I'll put that order in this evening. I've just noticed it's 10 to 4. Feels like it's 5 o'clock when they were literally an hour. 2 people turned up, they were an hour. He tried to fix the outside tap, but didn't have the right valve. So he's going to come back and just drop that in, I think. So hopefully now next week the other people will turn up and then it's all finished. And I can have a bath in safety. I'm going to have a cup of tea in safety now. Right, that looks gorgeous. I'm actually going to have my dinner now. Put the gravy in, then have a nice cup of tea. Even got some mint sauce. Right, so it's been a bit of a weird day today. Waiting around. Let's hope that tomorrow will be better. And also, I'd be interested to see tomorrow, if I don't take the vitamins, will I still get the headache? We will find out tomorrow. So thanks for joining me, and I'll catch up with you then. So from me until then, bye for now.